Excuse me, when self-care Sundays is not enough. Greetings and greetings. Greetings and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Valentine Tarisse, and here I talk about wellness, lifestyle, and share my dramatic antics. Today though, I'm really excited because we are talking self-care. Now when those things just aren't enough, there are some times that I'm just gonna have to pause and do other things. And so some things that are maybe not part of a regular routine, but definitely something that I have to do a few times a year or what have you. Those things are like spa days. I like to do that a few times a year. I really wanted to start doing that on a more monthly basis, but with COVID, no. But one day I will figure that out though. But just to get like massages or facials or what have you, to get those things regularly, because it helps tend to yourself, helps you pause and relax and just kind of like focus on yourself, and tune out the worries of the world. Something that I have started during this time is putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I often live with my phone on silent. But I've also now started doing Do Not Disturb, and also turning off notifications to social media apps. Well, most of my apps on my phone, so that I'm not getting notifications from most of my apps unless I open them. And so that has really helped me in keeping the anxiety away of like, have I responded to somebody? Has somebody liked my picture? Is like all those like type of things. Like if I want to know, I actually need to just go and open the app. And also for just Do Not Disturb, like, I don't know about y'all, but I get a lot of spam calls. I'm not about to do all that. So, especially during the workday, I keep my personal phone on Do Not Disturb. I may keep my work phone. I keep my work phone on during the workday. But when that's time is over, she goes off and, whatever. I still keep my phone on Do Not Disturb though. I'm going to call you back though. I will call you back if I know who you are and you've left a message, or if I just know who you are. I will call you back when my time is available, or if I see that, you've called multiple times, I will answer. But I do have to just be mindful of setting that boundary that sometimes I'm not always available. The thing is though, with Do Not Disturb, if you put someone in your favorites, like you will get a call from them, but my phone is usually on silent. So I may not see it. Nonetheless, I do respond and get back to people, but I do just have to set that boundary for me, because having those constant notifications throughout the day really causes too much anxiety for me. And in turn, I feel horrible that I'm not responding, but I just kind of need to set that boundary so that I can focus at whatever task at hand. And then when my time allows, then, I respond. Something that I'm missing dearly is just going out with friends and having to just go out to parties. Now, I'm not a club person, but I do appreciate a party where I can wear sneakers and let my hair down and dance like I'm in the video. You know what I'm saying? Or let my hair down, whatever. I'm not about to go nowhere in heels. But I do I miss the freedom of a good DJ and the lights low and, just dancing to wonderful music. I miss that type of connection and that type of fellowship. But that definitely is something that every so often I'm like, whew, I just need to go do that. And so for me, that definitely is self-care and enjoyable for me. Another thing is traveling, which obviously can't do. But, I really enjoy traveling, exploring new spaces, getting me, having a change of scenery. I love to just travel and discover local things and just, it's just so awesome. And especially when I get to do that with friends and family, to create memories and just try new things. It's awesome. I love to travel. And I know my passport's what is going on, girl? What is happening? Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Not even like a weekly thing, but with some regularity, is having quality time with my friends and family. And that often means that I may have to travel to them or just schedule a lunch date or a happy hour or brunch, whatever the case may be. But having those quality moments where it's just the two of us or just the group of us doing something together or just existing in the same space means so much for myself, my mental and my spiritual and emotional well-being, to just be surrounded by people who love you. And for me, sometimes that just means bringing them all together. I'm usually a person who is planning the trip or saying, hey, we need to take off all these same days and all that, but connecting and reconnecting with my loved ones is so important to me, which is why this has been hard. Though I am grateful for technology, and so I'm grateful that we still can use that type of connection, but it's not the same. It's just not. And so that is definitely something that I have to keep in my schedule that I have to keep in my schedule to make sure that I am well, is to make sure that I have quality time and create memories with the people I love most. Another thing that I got to do is set boundaries. That is self-care. I kind of mentioned it with using my phone as an example of how to set boundaries, but just being mindful of who has access to you and then what those people have access to. And so setting boundaries to maintain a level of privacy, or just to be able to be, vulnerable with whom you want to be vulnerable with, is so crucial for me. It's definitely a form of self-care. I think that especially since I'm such a giver, that I have to be mindful of that and set those boundaries to ensure that Valentine is even well to give and not just to keep giving no matter how I am. That's definitely something I have to do when self-care Sundays is not enough. Okay. Ooh, something I've definitely discovered in this time is waking up earlier. Waking up earlier is definitely something that I have learned during this time that is so very necessary, because I think at the beginning of quarantine, I'm like, ooh, I can sleep in just a little longer because I'm going straight to my couch to work. And that wasn't sustainable. It made sense at the beginning, and I obviously as to why I would do that. But like, I've started waking up earlier than I used to when I was working outside the house, simply because I need some me time before I give my time to somebody else, to my job, to whatever. I need to make sure that I'm having time for prayer, to work out, to eat well, and just to center myself before my time goes elsewhere. And so waking up earlier has allowed me to do that. And so that definitely is something that has become necessary. Yeah. So those are some of the things that I do on Self-Care Sunday, or things that I've had to integrate into my life. I would love to hear what you all do for self-care. Teach me some things. Let's share so that we can grow in our care for ourselves. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And until the next time, make sure that you continue to love on yourself and do whatever you have to do to maintain your grounding. Bye for now.